morning, guys. I think by the time I post this, it'll still be morning. But happy Monday. You already know what it is. It's Motivation Millie Monday. Motivation Millie Monday. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I woke up kind of stressed out this morning. My birthday is in 5 days. Yes, I know I'm freaking out because there's still so much that I need to do and lockdown, but you know, I've been trying to stay positive throughout this whole planning process. Thankful for my friends in Summer that's been helping me trying to lock down the location. And yeah, well, along with trying to work out, get back in shape, and you know, heal up my body. So it's just been a very stressful process, but you know, I promise you guys that I'll be consistent with my videos and not let nothing stop me. So I'm here, we're doing it. And yeah, so what did I want to say? So since my birthday is coming up, and I know that in my Q&A, I did not announce my age. And I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little iffy about announcing to people what my age was, but you know, if you Google it, you can see it anyway, so it don't really matter. And I think this Motivation Monday will actually be very much so relatable to people who are my age, as well as that are, you know, getting a little bit older. So yeah, as you know, I am going to be the big 3. I know, crazy, I act 12. I say that all the time. And you know what? I'm freaking excited about it. You wanna know why? Because I've lived my 20s. You know, they say that your 20s are all about just like figuring things out. And I was a late bloomer when it came to even coming into this industry. I don't know if you guys know this or not. I originally was going to school to be a doctor, a veterinarian to be exact. And then I switched over, or I changed my mind, and I wanted to be a pediatric dermatologist. But for some reason, like, my passion was always just been with, you know, entertainment and making people laugh, and you know, with hosting and acting and trying to do social media influencing. So, you know, I was feeling kind of like, man, like, what am I doing? I didn't start off young, along with modeling. You know, the older, there's a lot of you little young things in this world, you know, they looking kind of good. I was like, first of all, you how old? 15? What? You know how it is. So for anyone that is a little bit older, and, you know, and they're still trying to figure everything out, the one thing that I want to say, it is okay. There are a lot of people that are very much so successful now, that are almost legendary, that started off very late. One person that I will say, Samuel L. Jackson, started off in Coming to America. One role, and then gradually came up, and he's still doing things to this day. Taraji P. Henson, Tiffany Haddish. A lot of people started off later on in their careers when it comes to acting. And I think that one thing that's an issue is social media. We compare ourselves to everyone else in their career path and how things are going for them, and we cannot do that. Honestly, truly, age ain't nothing but a number, because as you can see, I'm about to be 30 in 5 days, yay. And I'm doing pretty darn good for myself. Once again, I didn't start doing this until I was about, what, 20? I moved to LA when I was 25, okay? And it was a slow process, but I still did it, you know, especially with the way social media is now. Like, I think it's a lot. I think as long as you're consistent, it's gonna work out. Like, I have conversations with so many people that they feel like they're lost, or they keep questioning themselves, but it's like, I feel like people keep questioning themselves because they keep comparing themselves to other people's success, and you cannot do that. You have to be patient. I feel like all my Motivation Monday videos all relate to one another, but it's a good thing, you know? Like, honestly, like I said, I was feeling some type of way, like, about not announcing my age, because I am about to be 30, and I'm like, man, if I announce that I'm older, people might not want to work with me, or people might think I'm, you know, a little too old. But I'm like, no, you can't think like that. You can't be negative. And the reason why I say that is because you have to have faith knowing that everything's gonna be okay. If you keep putting those thoughts into the universe, and you keep thinking like, oh, what if I do this, what about this? Nope, you kind of just gotta do a YOLO and just do it, you know. Being in your 30s or a little bit older is beautiful, because that means you're a little seasoned, honey. Okay, you got a little seasoning on, you know what's up, you know what to expect, all of that. And you know, I feel like the 20s is your trial period, and the way that this generation is going now, I feel like your 30s is like the new 20s. 30 is the new 24, and you know I'm gonna use 24 because of Kobe. So it's like, yeah, like you have to embrace every single age and opportunity and anything that comes your way and not let it bring you down. Like I said, I'm about to look good at 30, honey, so I can only imagine what I'm gonna look like looking 40. Okay. I'm just a really big kid, and you should just embrace everything that happens, that comes to you, and you know, be thankful for another day, because a lot of people aren't making it to 25, 26. Some aren't even making it to be 21. So never feel down on yourself because of how old you are and you not being that where you want to be in life. Okay, I know a lot of us women, ladies, we thought we was gonna be married at 25, 24, have a kid. You know, no. It's all a part of God's plan and process, and especially, you know, with relationships, a lot of us, like, it's very hard, you know. I know, I'm single. Look, I gave up dating. That's another whole nother video. We ain't gonna talk about that. But yeah, don't be discouraged because of age and you not being where you want to be in life and you feeling like you're lost. No, it is a very typical feeling, and you're not alone with that situation. And I want you to embrace it, okay? Don't be feeling old. I know with me, I'm a little older because I keep getting injured and never used to be injured like that. You can do anything you want to do as long as you pick your butt up out that bed and do it, okay? You'd actually be surprised that there's a few people that are in their 30s now that you wouldn't even think are in their 30s. They just don't tell their age because, I don't know, they were ashamed or scared to say it. Like, I heard you have way more fun in your 30s, you know, and it's just all about being patient. If you were kind of like a late bloomer like myself when it came to getting in this industry, or you know, thinking I thought I had everything figured out in the 8th grade. I knew exactly what I wanted to be in life. I wanted to be a veterinarian. I'm gonna save the world and adopt all these dogs. I'm gonna have a big old house and just have a house full of dogs. Boom. No, I ain't a doggy doctor, no. Everything changes in life. Like, you can't go in life thinking that you have everything figured out because you're not God. He has your blueprint, you don't. All you could do is just wake up every day and try to fulfill exactly what he has planned for you. And as crazy as that sounds, it's just like you have to follow your heart and you have to do what makes you happy, you know? And you thinking about how old you are is not going to help you. You're worrying about the wrong thing. Thankful that you even have another day of life, and if you're healthy, like, there's people in this world that are restricted, that can't do what you do. So you should always think about that and be thankful, you know. I think a lot of us harp and get down on ourselves about something that truly is a blessing. And like I said, being 30 is not a bad thing. Like, it's another it's another milestone. It's a, you know, another generation of life. I feel like it's your 20s, like it's 10, 20, 30s. Like, you should embrace that and be very thankful. We control what we want to do in life. We control our happiness. We control everything. And if we're sitting here down like, man, I'm this, I'm that, I don't have anything going for myself, why? Have you tried? Have you potentially reached out to some of your friends and for advice? Have you done anything to try to change how you're feeling? And personally, these last 30 days before my birthday, I've really channeled just fixing my mentality, preparing myself for this new milestone, because I said that going into my 30s, I don't want to have the same mentality that I've had. I've actually been doing this for the last year. I've been fixing it, but really for the last 30 days, I've really been praying, reading. I've been not so meditating, but I have been trying to work on putting that into my life, because it's all about what you put out into the universe, things that you do to help with your growth and change, you know. Like I said, it's all about you. It doesn't matter what anyone else can do for you if you're not mentally right. And with me, I feel like I had to Even though I can be very positive, I can also be very negative. And how I said last week, I've let my past interfere with some of my actions and how I've done things, or how I've reacted to certain situations. So it's like, it's all about you. And if you're not putting in the work to try to change or help yourself grow that you're unhappy with, then how your life is not anyone else's fault but your own, you know? So you should be appreciative with everything that you have, and embrace, like I said, embrace it and be thankful. You know, every single one of us has a plan. Every single one of us can be so successful if we do not allow anything to distract us or discourage us from fulfilling that. Like, we are all stars. I really do feel like social media and comparing ourselves really does, you know, make us insecure, and we shouldn't do that, you know. And if anyone that, you know, that looks up to me and tries to see about what I did to get to where I am, look, I can only help you so far, but at the end of the day, I can't tell you what to do, because what I did might not work for you. What someone else did might not work for you either. It's all about you being yourself, and you worrying about you, and you doing the necessary things to get to where you need to be. It's easier said than done, if that makes any sense. Age ain't nothing but a number. I don't know the words, and look, I'm an 89 baby, and I love it, and I'm going to embrace it. Anyone that is turning 30 or closer to 30s, look, you're good. Don't worry about it. You're fine. It's not the end of the world. You will have your house eventually. You will own your own company. You will do everything that you need to do, as long as you just have faith within yourself, have faith in the man above, and know that everything's going to be all right. There are going to be some situations that happen in your life that might make you second guess, but you shouldn't let that stop you from what you want to do. You should keep pushing. From yesterday's church notes, okay? Pastor Toya Roberts said, stop trying to see everything is going to happen by revelation. You have to trust who God says you are by revelation. God will never give you the full staircase. He will only give you the step in front of you. And don't ever let prophecy be too big for you. You keep thinking that something's not going to happen for you, it's not going to happen for you. You have to get that negative thought process out of your head. Even with me planning my birthday, like, I keep saying, like, you know what, I give up. I can't. Because if it was easy, if planning a birthday party was easier, anything that we want in life was easy, then everyone would have it, you know? And it's just, there's always going to be some type of obstacle, but of course with obstacles it's a challenge. And everyone can defeat that challenge as long as you keep trying and never give up. You shouldn't be worried about what's in the right lane of you or what's in the left lane of you. You should be worried about what's in front of you. This is a lane. You have to have a tunnel vision, okay? Don't worry about anybody else on this side of nothing. It don't matter. They're not in your car. You're in your car, okay? This person could be going 100 miles per hour. You never know. They might get stopped by the police, and then you're going to pass them up because they over here, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to find a fast lane. And this one could be going a little slower because they're still trying to figure out what they want to do in their life. I know this whole, like, she's so crazy. But you get what I'm trying to say? That's all I'm going to say, okay? Embrace your age, embrace your 30s. Don't feel discouraged because you are a little bit older. You still got have vision. If you're able to speak, if you can walk, feel, all mobility in your body, there should be no reason why you aren't getting up every day and trying to fulfill your dreams. It's going to take a process. It's going to take time. So it's also going to take patience. You being older has nothing to do with anything anymore. Don't worry about it. You gotta stay prayed up, have faith, believe in yourself. Never let anything or anybody tell you you cannot achieve anything in your life. Don't let age defeat you, okay? And you got it, man. You just gotta have faith within yourself and a man above, that you know that everything is going to be okay, because it is. It's all about your mindset and the way that you view things and the way that your heart is. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Motivation Monday. Remember to subscribe, comment below, let me know anything else that you guys want me to talk about, or anything that might be relatable to you through me. Like this Motivation Monday, make sure you go check out my other Motivation Mondays, because I do feel like every single one is relatable. And yeah, thank you for watching. And you are ready? No, it's Millie.